my lovely Libra, and welcome to your general weekly energy reading. This is just a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out your other readings on my channel, please do so. This is just a weekend energy reading that gets you into this weekend and next week, hopefully. So if you do enjoy this, please do like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, comment. Let me know if those are things you like. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into this. We don't do reversals on the weekend energy readings. But we do use a regular deck for the energy, a regular deck for your challenge, and 3 oracle decks for your, hello, I can't think of the word here. Okay, well, we'll use 3 other decks here in a moment. So let's just get at it. Okay, you'll get it. All right, so let's see what we got going on for you this weekend coming up. And all right, so for clarification, that's the word I was looking for. Good Lord, hello, Friday night. Okay. Your first card is justice. So whatever you've been struggling with, whatever has not seemed to go your way, if somebody's been, really messing with you, or I don't care if this is something, you've been in a lawsuit, you've been in a fight, you've been in a struggle for, funds, you've been in a struggle for a job position, or if you've been not feeling like you're getting your justice at home, at work, with your friends, whatever. It's coming this weekend, which is fantastic news. That is the greatest way to start a weekend. It's the greatest way to start next week, right? You want to get that justice. So if you've been waiting to hear on something that you feel like you were really kind of getting messed over on or whatever, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised to get that news. And I also think that, for many of you, if you've been having kind of conflict lately, good Lord, what's wrong with me today? Conflict, I think maybe you might have an apology coming, okay? So that may be the kind of justice you get is somebody, genuinely apologizes. They come and tell you how they feel, that they're sorry, they really did you wrong. It makes amends, and that's huge, right? But we have the 9 of Swords here. So I do see that there is some situation that is still causing you some, some stress, some, loss of sleep, some, anxiety. Now, it could be related to the justice, or it could be completely independent. But for a lot of you, I'm feeling like that this is a guilt situation, that I feel like you get the justice, okay? You get the justice that you deserve, hence it's just, right? But I do feel like you're a person who maybe you always just feel bad if somebody else, every time somebody wins, somebody has to lose, right? So for a lot of you, and it's certainly not the ones who somebody's apologizing to you for doing it wrong, that's not the case. But for those of you who maybe, you get something at the expense of somebody else, a job, or, you win a case, or you win money, or, you get picked for something over somebody else, or, you get the guy or girl over, somebody else, or whatever it may be. I feel like you have I feel like this is more of a guilt stress, because it's related to the justice. So I do feel like that. I feel like with it falling right under that card, it kind of just leans me to really, that's what I feel for a lot of you. And I don't think it's a warranted guilt stress. Obviously, it's justice. You were meant to have that. You were supposed to get that, but I know that a lot of us, we just naturally have that feeling, anytime there's a winner and then there's a loser, sometimes we take that in like, oh, I feel like I stole something from somebody. You didn't, you earned it. You were supposed to have it, so don't live there. It's okay to take a moment to feel like, okay, I have empathy for other people. I have empathy for those who did not win, did not do whatever, did not get whatever, but don't live there, right? Enjoy what you've earned, or what you've worked for, or what you've got, or what you deserve, because you do deserve it, or it wouldn't be considered justice, right? It wouldn't be just. And the last card here is strength. So, this is your strength. This is what you have earned, you've worked for, you deserve this, and now you have the strength to really use this to become a better version of yourself. So again, it was just, it's not given to you lightly. The universe, your higher divination, whoever you believe in does not give, unjustly. So, while I do feel like this is a guilt situation for a lot of you, I do feel like it's going to make you a stronger, better person. So even if you feel like, oh my gosh, I stole that thing from this person, really, or they deserved it more than I did, or they needed it more than I did. That's not how the universe works. Life is not always fair, but in this case, it is just, right? So enjoy it, use it, draw your strength from it, because it's made for you to be a stronger, better version of yourself, and you're going to get it. So this is looking beautiful for you. Okay. So try not to get stuck in that moment of, stress or anxiety. Even if somebody does try to lay a guilt card on you, or try to play the, you didn't need it as much as I did, or you don't, care about it as much as I do, and a lot of people will do that to you in any position, but don't live there. Okay. Don't live there. Let's get a challenge card on that. And that's 3 of Hearts, and that's broken heart right there. And I think that's the biggest thing. Again, I feel like it's guilt. You're taking this in, you're letting this break your heart. You're letting this be, and maybe you were up against something against one of your best friends, against a family member for something. This could be as much as like you were going against somebody for a divorce settlement. Okay. And it's heartbreaking. So yeah, you win, but you're stressed out about it. You win, but you lose, right? You win, but you lose, and it breaks your heart. You win, but you also, it could be a will, right? You win, you get more inheritance, let's say, than others, perhaps, or whatever, but you lose somebody, and you have a broken heart over other people not getting certain things. It could be something like that, or it could be something where you're going up against a family member or best friend for a job, and you get the position and they don't, but it breaks your heart, right? So this is why I say, again, I feel like this is a guilt situation where you're internalizing guilt, but don't live there. It's okay to feel these emotions, guilt, sadness, a moment that you feel down and out about anything like that. But you know what? You're going to come out stronger and better on the other side, okay? And if somebody is relentlessly guilting you over it, somebody who you care about so much that it's breaking your heart just to even take your own just, position, finances, rights, whatever, then, maybe they're not the nicest person, right? And part of your strength is knowing when to stop people from walking all over you too, okay? So keep that in mind. But again, this is just, so don't worry about it, but it is going to be something positive for you. You're going to come out much stronger on the other side, and you are going to get justice. So try to just push through anything that goes with it that might be a little bit hard on the heart, pull at the heartstrings, okay? Know that that's coming. Try to prepare for it as best you can. I know that's hard to say. It is what it is, but don't let people make it worse than it is, and don't live there. So let's get you a psychic card on your justice. Universe, absolutely. Like I said, the universe does not give you things that you don't deserve. They do not just hand out gifts that you don't deserve. They hand out what's just and right for you, okay? If you're getting something that's good and positive, it's because karma is working in your favor. The universe is conspiring in your favor. This was meant to happen. So believe that, know that, take that in, especially if people are giving you a hard time, especially when you're feeling a little down and out about the way things happen. This was meant to happen. The universe knew what it's doing. Whomever your higher divination is, they know that this is part of it. It's kind of like sometimes you have to bring the tower down to rebuild a better, stronger version of you. And I do believe that's what's happening here, like I said. And with that universe card coming up there, there's no doubt for sure. So let's see what your guardian angel has to say here on the 3 of Hearts and the 9 of Swords about this stress and this heartache here, because, they may have something to offer there with help, discovery. So again, like I said, I think that might be something where you do discover a couple things. One thing you might discover is that, there are people that are going to just take advantage, right? They're going to hammer it. And if they're the kind of person that knows that you're a kind-hearted soul with a soft heart that internalizes these kinds of things, and they'll still try to play on those emotions, well, they're not very nice people, okay? And you'll discover that. And that's important. you want to know those kind of people, so you can kind of stay away from those kind of people. That's not a good kind of person to have around, okay? Number one. Number two, I think this is something where, you know, discovery is important here, because you're discovering something about yourself, and you're discovering that, you know, that you have some heartbreak and you have some things like that, but you deserve this, right? You're discovering that the universe has given you what you deserve. You're getting the justice that you need, right? And you're moving forward in a way that is absolutely made for you to make you stronger. So while you are really and truly having to go through this kind of pain, we're discovering a stronger side of ourselves, right? You're discovering that you can handle a lot more than you thought you could, and you are going to come out stronger, better, and with the justice you need on the other side. So let's get one last, this is a general advice card, and we'll close out here on the strength card. But I do think you are discovering your own path, a new path for you especially. You're discovering some new things. You're discovering which people are going to back you and which people are going to make you feel worse about yourself. A lot of discovery is going on here, and that's really, really important. But let's see what we got here. So last one, and we have Leader of the light. Where are you being called to serve and support others? And I think this is beautiful with the strength card, because it's letting me know that you now have justice. You now have discovered who is a negative and who is a positive. You have gone through some things and learned from it, you know, a broken heart, you know, maybe some down and out, some guilty feelings, but you've also gotten your justice and you can move forward. And it's giving you the strength to show other people that, show other people how to live their justice, live their life, be positive, be happy. And you may be able to find, you know, it says, where are you being called to serve and support others? So again, this is part of that discovery. Maybe you are discovering, you know, hey, if these people aren't going to appreciate me here, maybe there are people who need me elsewhere. But again, I do think you are going to have the strength to do anything in the world you want once this is done. So if this is a big thing coming this weekend that you've been waiting on, you know, finding out, are you getting something over somebody else job-wise? Are you getting something over somebody else this coming week in a divorce case, in a separation case, in a lawsuit, you know, something major like that? You know, I think it's going to go your way for sure. I think you might feel a little bit, you know, mixed feelings about it, but I think in the end you're going to come out stronger and better. So I do hope this resonates with you. If it does, please do like, subscribe, share, all that other great stuff, and I hope to see you back soon. Also, I do want to apologize. My kids apparently set Alexa to play Christmas music already at dusk, and that's why you're hearing some Christmas music in the background. So anyway, Merry early Christmas, I guess, and have a good one. Bye.